Moo.
This past weekend we've had a couple significant events, and the ever exciting, overly hyped Dump Fest that was PlayStation Experience. I think I'll make a different video on it, describing my feelings. Let's just say underwhelming to say the least. A couple things here and there, no surprises, no nothing. It would have been cool to be there if you're a PlayStation fan. I can assure you that. Obviously, if there was an Xbox thing like that, I would sell everything in my house just to get there. So, we shall see. Anyway, video game awards. Now these come around every year, and usually they're just, oh well, people like video games. We can sell advertising for that, can't we? Yes, we can. Here's some money. Okay, viewers. Yes, here they are. All right, here's all this money. Who wants to come on? Let's check a list. Oh, the kids these days like this guy. Oh, here he comes. Okay. Oh, wow, that was fun. Cool. Bye. It was very impersonal. It was like, meeting a girl for a blind date, and she shows up, and she just she faces away from you the entire time you're meeting, and she's just she just won't look at you. She just looks at the wall. That's what it's like. Why wouldn't she look at me? Anyway, it was nice because Jeff Keighley threw it, which I don't really like. He seems like a complete ass hat. I don't know. He seems to be really full of himself, and that's just the vibe I get from him. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but he did a good job. He learned a bunch of lessons from whatever, and he pretty much threw this shit himself out of his own pocket, and just for the game industry. And I just wanted to discuss a couple things that I thought were interesting. First of all, some of the game announcements were cool. They were kind of like E3, where they're just teasers and they're just telling you the concepts that are out there, like Tacoma, which is made by the people who made Gone Home. Not sure their name, but I never played Gone Home. I've heard good things. Indie game, but I guess they couldn't keep away from Seattle. They're gonna make a game called Tacoma, which is also in Seattle. So I guess they just can't stay. They just love them Seattle. They love it. We'll see what happens. Games. It'd be cool. The one I didn't really get was the one they're like, well, let's show you the concept of what the game's about, and it was just like two homeless dudes in a train car smoking a cigarette. I was like, well, that's their game. They're on to something. I've never heard of anything like this. Homeless people smoking cigarettes in a train? Oh my god, next gen! It must be a PlayStation 4 exclusive, obviously. That's just too much of a complicated idea for any Xbox, user to have. Holy shit, man. This is just like Nidhogg, and oh my god, these PlayStation people are onto something. It's just like, what? What's going on? Oh, you guys are remastering Final Fantasy VII? Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's just a PC version. Oh my god. Anyway, those are cool. The indie games, the Nintendo announcements were, Nintendo announcements, the usual ones. Just, oh, here's all those games that we got that are the same games. Look, one new feature. Check it out. Cool. Besides Zelda, obviously, Zelda was pretty cool. A little bit open world. A little bit open world. Considering the power of the Wii U, what they really showed, there wasn't really much. Just, what is it, just open forest, and you just run around for a long time? I didn't really see anything that would suggest that it's filled with life, filled with anything. There's trees, and he said that they grow apples. I don't know. There's seasons. Really, I don't know. But only time will tell. They seem to be good at pushing the hardware that they're given, but they really don't have much to push. So, I don't know. Yeah, it just seemed like this whole award show. The only thing that really bothered me was, Nintendo kept winning awards, and all the awards that they won, they made a big deal out of. But they skipped a bunch of other awards for people who were, indie developers or just smaller people that no one knows about. Everyone knows Nintendo, and just they should have just received either all their awards at once, or just not spent so much time with Reggie, because it seemed they did the most reveals at the show, they got the most awards at the show, so it really just kind of seemed like because they threw up the most money on the show that they won. I know that's not the case, but I don't know, that's just the way it felt. But speaking of the way I felt and the way the show felt, it just felt like, you know your best buddy's couch, and you're just chilling there. It just feels like home, you're chilling there. Your way around, and you feel comfortable. Like for some reason, your pants are down, or you, yeah. And when things get awkward, when you get way too drunk, and he doesn't call you anymore. Oh, just joking. I don't ride ponies. Ponies ride ponies. You Sony ponies. Okay, that was too far. Too far, Liam. Too far, cow. Too far, cow. Cow, you're too far. Okay, stop. Cow. Back to gaming. Oh, gaming. Oh, video game awards. Okay. So, yeah, dude, it was the chill vibe. You know how they presented some awards, and then they break it up with an announcement, and then they hand out an award they have a chill talk. Oh yeah, what's up? What you been up to? Cool. Yeah, here's your award. And I like that. And I don't understand why people are getting mad about how Jeff Keighley gave awards away without presenting them. They didn't have time. They had to because like you said at the beginning, it's like a award show, presentation show, and a game reveal show, E3, and I'm not sure the examples he used, but I know he used E3 obviously. That's the way that it really felt like, and it felt like they used their time good, especially the honorable award to the founders of Sierra. Sierra made some great games. I didn't really get to experience all of them. I'm not that old, but I did experience. I know they published Tribes, which I love that game. Tribes is a fucking great game. Play it, love it. They have a newer version called Tribes Ascend. I think it's free to play now, and it's quite the journey. I love it. And the really big misstep though that I was really ticked off. It really just pulled my udders. All right, it just took the milk out of me. I was just empty. I wasn't nothing. I was all milked out, man, and I wasn't milked silly, like in a good way. I was just milked. Not like got milked, like milked, like dialed. I was like, God, I'm a cow. I have feelings, all right. And the human element, the game was just the worst way announced. The way that they showed it in the video was completely different than what the guy was saying. He's like, it's an MMO, open world, all this crap. And then it's just completely different. I mean, I don't understand. He's a year out from releasing his game, and there's no gameplay. First of all, the concept video, I thought it was cool because it showed there's gonna be humor in the game, a little bit humor. I guess it wasn't that funny, but there's gonna be some lighter side of it, kind of like Borderlands ish. There's gonna be good graphics, pretty much. Lots of crazy stunts and shooting and the explosions, all that good stuff. And it's supposed to be a survival horror or survival. You make a home base, an establishment, and you build up your community, and then you go out and fight for the supply drops that come in the level, kind of like that game Rust, if you ever played that. Yeah, and that seemed all cool, but then he goes on the next day he completely changes his idea somehow, and now it's not an MMO, it's like some MOBA crap where you get rounds and you do build your little fortress, and then you go out and fight over supply drops against the other team in 15-minute rounds, and then after the round everything resets and you start over. It's just like, what the fuck? And I mean, I guess they're partnered with the Nexion guys, a Chinese company who made the Chinese Counter Strike and the Chinese zombie Counter Strike mod, which is garbage. And they made a bunch of other crap. They just buy out companies and take them over. I believe they're the Chinese company that bought Gearbox, the guys who made the original Gears of War before it got bought by Microsoft. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's them. But they just make free to plays and just garbage games. That's why Gearbox is now making their trash game that they're making, which they should just bring to consoles. Cause I don't know. It's kind of like Minecraft. You just build a fort. Okay, well, it's called Fortnite. You can look it up. Yeah. So that was just really confusing. I was really excited at first. MMO. When people say MMO on consoles, I get excited. It's just the way it is. Well, except Elder Scrolls Online. When someone says that, they're like, "Oh, hey, Elder Scrolls Online, it's coming to Xbox One." I go to the bathroom. I take the gun out that's there. I put a bullet in it, and I put it in my mouth, and I'm just like, "Oh God, this feels so much better than talking about the Elder Scrolls Online." Oh God, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Yeah. And then Destiny wins 2 awards. One for Best Online Experience. Oh, yeah, what a great online experience you got there, Destiny. The Social Hub. Oh, my God. You get to dance in the Social Hub. There's no matchmaking for raids. Yeah, cool. Cool. Great. I guess just greatness waits. Jesus. Especially 10 years. I mean... Oh my God. Don't get me started on that fucking game, man. So much. It's such a misstep, and I can't believe that it was the best online experience. I mean, I guess there wasn't any other games that were kind of like that where had 4-hour raids or anything like that on a console, because no one cares about PC. That's why there wasn't anything from PC really nominated or anyone cared about it except Hearthstone for Game of the Year. Yeah, obviously it was going to win. Duh. I mean, a card game. And that's the other thing. Yeah, I didn't understand that. Hearthstone for Game of the Year. Yes, it's a fun game, obviously, but it's a card game. There's no game-changing mechanics. It's cards. It's always going to be a card model on a cardboard or on a card playing field. There's not going to be, innovative textures, design, graphics. There could be mechanics, some good mechanics here and there. Obviously, that's why... I mean, obviously, what? Hold on. Beep, 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 beep. Obviously, what? Yeah, I just don't understand that. Hearthstone Game of the Year. I mean, yeah, it's a mobile game. First, that's the other thing that takes me off. A mobile game winning Game of the Year is just it means the death to all the award show. Now, luckily, they went with Dragon Age Inquisition, and when they announced that was the highlight of the event for me, I fell to the floor and I praised the BioWare gods, my lords. They're the king of my heart, man. They just make the most epic adventures that just blow me away. So hard. That's me flying up in the sky, just blowing chunks. Yeah. So all in all, great workshop. I don't understand why people are talking so much crap. I mean, not really. A bunch of great reveals, cool. A couple things here and there. Oh, and the other thing when I was saying like Jeff Keighley was talking to the Bungie guys and they're chatting up and he gives them their award for best best online experience. And then Marty O'Donnell, the guy they fired, he got the award for best composer. So they're like, "Oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here." You can tell, like, because he was about to come up next. So they just got out of there real quick. They're like, "Oh, cool, bye." And then Marty O'Donnell came up and he's like, "What's up, dog? I'm the shit. Oh no, you bitches. I won the court case and now I still got all my stocks. I'm at all the meetings and I'm like, what's good, Marty O'Donnell? what's good, dog? Fuck y'all. Marty O'Donnell, because he got fired, he should come over to the 343 just to spite all those motherfuckers. Just come over to the 343 and be like, what's good? Make Halo better than it is. Anyway, Game Award shows, I give it a 8 out of 10, which is great for, first. I mean, I don't know why I'm giving an award show a score. That's just kind of low self-esteem on my part. I don't know. I just feel like everyone else should be judged besides me because I'm perfect. And if you say otherwise, I'll find you. I'll shove this hoof right up your tushy, alright? I'm gonna make that tushy roll in blood in a ditch. They ain't gonna find you, boy. What else? Oh, Metal Gear Online. Looks pretty good. Honestly, I've never gotten to the Metal Gear Solid 4 online mode that they had. It looked pretty cool. I saw some gameplay, saw my brother playing it. An average shooter, it seemed like. From what the demo, I was having not played the other one, I was kind of confused. I was like, oh, well, is this are those bots? Like the guys moving around? Obviously, they were players. So just the way they had it set up seemed kind of weird. How they were moving through. If there was like a good deal of customization, that would definitely get me into it for sure. I'm not sure if there was individual pieces of customization or they're just character models from the single player that you play as. That might deter me quite a bit. The gadgets were cool, it seemed, and the game mode, it kind of seemed like it was a base defense. They're defending, that's why everyone was stealthing around, and they were in this big square fortress that looked awfully sexy, and I would live in that shit. So actually, I might be getting that game now so I can live in that, and I'll be the Metal Gear Solid king of all little cute little puppy wuffy wolves. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my god, it's a trap. I'm dead. Never let your guard down. That is what we learned from the trailer. And super ultra selfies with Ocelot. They're so awesome they will blow your hand off. Or maybe it was your arm. I keep forgetting. Either way, Metal Gear is looking on the up and up. Graphically, it's pretty damn superb. I'm not really sure the release date. I heard rumors of release dates. There's always rumors of everything, so obviously, I'm not sure how much that is true. Also, cardboard box Metal Gear was looking good. The mech suit was pretty damn awesome. I gotta admit, that thing was awesome. The way that it was moving, shooting, you could see like the blood splatters on the walls. When he shot into the wall, there was different impact sizes of the bullets. Yeah, it was just ultra awesomely graphically amazing. I'm excited for that. 2015 is just gonna be insane. I mean, when E3 rolls around, there's just I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I'm just gonna be so excited. I'm just gonna be shaking constantly. Have like cold gear sweats. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, biggest disappointment though for this the awards. It's got to go to best action game, going to Far Cry 4. Now, Far Cry 4, I'm not saying it's not a capable action game. It is a very capable action game, but it is more the same as 3. They've added a couple things. From what I hear, there's only a few new guns, if any. Most of it's just the same old crap. New place. I heard the main villain is barely, he's in the story. He goes away for the most of the game, and he comes back at the end, and like most of their games, that just kind of pisses me off that it won. Sunset Overdrive was more than competent. It's got way more innovative gameplay, way more over-the-top action. Now, I understand that Far Cry, is a very set-up franchise, and people would probably have a higher opinion of it because they have, more fond memories of the game in the past, and I think that's how some of the judges were voting. Not saying that's how they voted, but that's what I got from it, because honestly, just because Far Cry, you can skin some animals and do some crazy shit, doesn't mean that it deserves to beat out Sunset Overdrive, which, is a new game, and it just harkens back to the days of, careless, awesome, superstar game developers who just made games to have entertainment and to have fun, like Jet Set Radio and all those awesome, over the top, just silly but fun games. And it was about that. It was about the design and the love for the industry. And that's what I see in Sunset Overdrive. Obviously, it doesn't have the best story, doesn't have the online it's fun, but it's only fun if you have friends on it, like for reals. And it's really hard to get those. I haven't found any on Craigslist. I keep looking in my basement. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't understand. Where are they? Breathe in, breathe out. All in all, I'm excited for the next one of these bad boys. Jeff Keighley, throw some money at that bitch. Make her dance. The awards, shake that awards ass on stage, alright? Yeah. Hopefully there's more twerking at the next one. Hey, who put this tree here? What? Oh, how did this tree get in my house? Olivia, get this tree out of here. What? Alright. I guess I'll go back to jerking off. Leisure Suit Larry. Serious games, thank you.